Off you go. Welcome back to Self-Built. Today I'm going to be showing you a sweet exercise you can do with cable anchors. We're going to be doing a pendulum squat. And it would not be possible to do a pendulum squat the way I'm doing it on cables without the anchors. They are really the key to this. I'm still in the process of finding the optimal setup, but I'm going to show you what I've come up with and things to look out for. So let's jump into this. I'll break this down so it makes sense. Essentially, I'm just using my lower cable. I've got my anchors. I've got it all the way to the top, coming down to the bottom. And then I've got a long chain that's roughly, I don't know, 5 feet or so. I've got that attached, and then I'm attaching really close to where the chain is, and that will set my starting point on the cable. This board, I'm not really using it for much function. It's just kind of a spotter to know where to put my feet. I'll show you how to get into this crazy contraption. Easiest way I've found so far. So first you got to make sure your lower pulleys are operating fully. Whoop. Like that. And then I'll get underneath the bar, just like I'm doing a squat. And that is where I rest the bar, is right here. There's 2 different ways to get in this machine. I'll show you 2 different ways. The first one, it might be a little sketch if you're doing heavy weight, but if you're doing lightweight, it's not a big deal. All you do is just back up, little steps, nice and easy, until you get these supports to hold you. And then if you've got something to record where to put your feet for the correct depth, just walk your way down. Make sure you've got a grippy shoes and a grippy floor, otherwise you're gonna be slip sliding all over the place. And then once you're all set, then you just lean into it, let this thing take you on a ride. Finding the correct angle can be a little tricky. Some things to watch out for is if you're not leaning against the board or your bar enough, you're going to start to feel tension when you go down. When you get deep, you'll start to feel a lot of tension on your lower back. It'll start to try to fold you over. So you just got to find that perfect angle where it's a balance between keeping your back straight and just pushing straight back. So you do have to be a little patient with that, but those are your key markers. If you're feeling more strain on your low back and it's not feeling even, then most likely make your angle a little bit more aggressive. And then when you're done, just go nice and easy down. And then to get up, I'll just push down on these and it gets you right up and out, even though you can barely see that part. So there's one way. The second way of doing it is a little bit safer. I feel like that first one is good for doing your warm-up sets, so you can kind of figure out where to put your feet and get used to the movement, how to have your angles set. But once you start to get into some working weight, what I like to do is I'll stay down low like this, and I'll just wiggle back into pretty much where my position is for here. I'm hanging on to the bottom chains. I actually just barely thought of that. I was like, that's kind of nice. So I'll do that. And then I'm also kind of pushing down on the bar so it won't slide off my back. And then just slowly roll into position. And there you go. Do a couple last second adjustments. And then off you go. You definitely need to know what depth your knees are capable of. So if this is too low, you can put more chain on the bottom. That will make it so you don't have to go as low. So there's a tip for you. Or if this isn't low enough, just shorten the chain. But yeah, this feels really nice. Whew. Oh. My legs are pretty beat. This is after a leg workout, so I'm pretty toasted. All you got to do to make sure that this is working for you is you just want to be pushing away from these, so that way it carries you along the arc that it'll take you. I mean, you kind of are forced to go that way, but just so you know, just be fighting against it the whole time. Using cable anchors adds so much versatility. You can change your curve point. If you don't want it to be as gradual, you want it to be more aggressive. So you're standing up more upright. You can put it on a lower one. It'd probably have to be a Smith machine unless you had a barbell with, like, I don't know, a lot of weight on it. So you know it's not gonna fall off on you. So just be safe with that. You could also like wrap it around or station it to something. But just to give you that idea, you can change the length of the lever of the anchor. So that way it creates that arc to be more or less. So play with it, change it, because I mean, this does take a little bit of space up, but hey, try it out. It opens up a whole new exercise for you. I hope you enjoyed that setup tutorial. Hopefully that helps and sparks some imagination and some inspiration for you guys in your gym. There's no limit to what we can build. All it takes is a little bit of imagination. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm open to all sorts of comments. Let me know how I can improve this, what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear it. I always reply to you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for watching. It means so much, and that support is crazy. So let's keep getting this information out there, help as many people as we can. And don't forget to tune in next time for more self-build.